What's up, y'all? So, I'm getting ready to put out this new episode, and it's called Mode Reactivated. And in it, I'm talking about hustle culture, and you know what I'm saying. This urge that we feel to sometimes keep up with the people around us, and continuously work and grind, and all of the work that comes with achieving goals. And I talk about how it's a good thing, but I also talk about how sometimes it can be detrimental to like mental health and all that, yada yada, whatever. And it's something that I wanted to add to that episode, and it's a note that I took, and it's just that covenant always comes after the sacrifice. And I say this because I ain't that spiritual, religious, or whatever, but I've been reading my Bible a lot more and getting connected to God. And in this time of just reading the Bible, what I've noticed in all of the stories is that the covenant that God makes with His people always comes after the sacrifice, after you've done what it is that He's called you to do. Like the story in particular that I chose for the episode is I'm talking about Abraham and Isaac, and how Abraham wanted the son and he didn't even think he can have the son. So the fact that he has the son is a miracle in itself. But what does God do? He calls him to sacrifice his son, and he does, right? And, at the end of it, and he goes through way more than that, but at the end of it, you know what I'm saying? That's when the covenant comes. That's when God gives you the land. That's when He gives you the blessings. That's when He gives you all of the things. That's when He makes the promise to you after. Something that I struggle with sometimes, especially when doing this, is just how long the journey can be, right? When you're on a journey like this, it's long. It's almost like test after test after test and battle after battle. And, fortunately, I figured out that a lot of it is lessons. So with every test is a lesson. Every test is a lesson, and you learn something else, and it gives you the strength to move forward, and it helps you propel yourself forward. But it doesn't come until after you've completed the mission. So when you're looking around the world and you wondering, when is it going to come? When is it going to come? When is it come? Why does this person have this? And why does that person have that? Remember, you don't know what that other person had to go through. But what you do know is what you being instructed to do during this time. That's what you know. And that's what you can rely on. So know that your blessing is going to come as long as you stay focused on your mission and your story and what it is that you were told to do. Because when you get caught, if he wanted to tell that person over there to do what he told you to do, he would have just told that person over there and he wouldn't have told you anything. But the fact that he's telling you to do something, trust that, because you don't know what's on the other side of that. Because the covenant doesn't come until after. So just trust that it's something more and that it's something better out there for you. And as long as you just keep doing what you told, and as long as you keep being obedient, I know you can't see it. I know you can't feel it. I know you don't know how you're going to get the results. Trust me, we've all been there. And like I said, that person that you see reaping, you don't know what they had to go through to reap what it is that they're reaping right now. So don't worry about that. Don't focus on that. Focus on what it is that you're being called to do. Because if you're being called to do it, you can guarantee that there's a way for you to get it done, and that it's going to be something better on the other side. You're either going to learn a lesson or get a blessing, if not both. So remember that. Keep it in mind whenever you're struggling. Know that the covenant comes after the sacrifice. All right. Have a good day.